So this is the appliance bay now. Obviously back in the day, I believe we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 6. I think there was more. I know I had a primary staff ladder back then and so on, but now we're down to just one water ladder and then one water tender. We've got 3 pumps in today because the extra one is just brigade resilience pump. And then another thing is now watch commanders don't ride in on the pumps anymore. They've got their own car, so all the pumps are down to four members of staff. You got your crew commander, your 2 in the back, and then your driver. So this is our combined aerial rescue platform. We use this as our water ladder. So obviously, yeah, we've got a cage there, go up to a height of 32 meters. So for most of the high rises around Huddersfield, we're able to get to most of them anyway. It'll get above most 10. We maybe get an 11th floor rescue. I'd say a lot of this is probably quite different. Obviously, we've still got our sets in the back. Obviously, we've got our echo board, any first aid and stuff in here as well. This pump itself is everything's stowed fully in this. It's not really like it's not like most pumps that we'll have, you know. We've got our water rescue gear, everything up here. We've got our 45mm hoses for high rise, and then another high rise pack as well. We've got all our rope rescue gear here as well. And this is actually coming to the end of its life. This is going to be off the run next year, and we're going to get a new aerial ladder platform. Got all our hose reels and everything, which I'm sure was it the 60s your dad was in?
Yeah, 67, 68.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it would mainly just be hoses like this back then. But yeah, we've obviously still got our hoses for our bigger jobs. And yeah, got our biggest ladder in the brigade here too. And yeah, that's just some lights and bits. Still got driver's kit and stuff in there. Emergency generator that can power this if there should ever be an engine failure. Yeah, obviously pump locker. I would say a lot of this gear is probably the most different from what your dad's used to. Yeah. So God, I don't even know what there would have been handheld tools probably back then, or maybe emergency or generator tools.
So I don't think Dad would have had access to any of these in those days.
No. So yeah, it's all battery powered now, you know. So you got spreaders and cutters. Whereas I'm sure back then they would have had to at least fired up some sort of generator, run on petrol and so on. And got fans and everything as well now. Which that definitely, I know for a fact that wouldn't have been a thing back then.
Is this for clearing smoke?
Yeah. So you go in, pop the fire out.
Yeah.
And I'll start it up if you want. You go in, pop the fire out. Oh, yeah. Obviously, it's normally a lot easier to do this while we have it all off.
Yeah.
But you get the idea. So yeah, once you get the fire out, if you want to clear all the smoke, or sometimes if you're having trouble with the fire, I even prefer just to clear the smoke before you put the fire out, really, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then again, same side same as the middle locker on the other side. You know, hose reels and all. I doubt in the 60s they had hose reels really.
No.
I doubt it, but I would say that's probably one of the first things to come in since your dad left. Then we've got the stuff that we all absolutely hope we'd never need to use, which is all the hazmat suits. Because that's that's a nightmare in itself. You know, that's the sort of job that none of us really want to be going to.
No.
And yeah, your dad just rode in the back, did he? Or
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, when Dad's watching this video, hopefully he'll remember and he'll be able to tell me all about what he did.
Well, so then, we'll skip out this one because this is a slightly older one that we just use as a resilience pump. Oh no, we will use this. I forgot that, right? So this is more or less fully stocked anyway. So fire and so on.
Very well equipped. Yeah.
A lot of the same stuff here. This is all. Well, I know this wouldn't have been there when your dad was there because it's all defibrillator and stuff in there.
Yeah.
All bits and bats like that, longboards and stuff.
Yeah.
I struggle to imagine maybe what it was even on the pumps. You know, when you know, I'm sure they still had stuff like this. You know, like big winches. It's for basically you link a chain to it on each end, and you can hook this up to the back of the pump. Put the handbrake on, obviously, and you can winch any sort of cars and things out of ditches or fields. Or
I would imagine, and Dad will probably tell me all about it. But in the 60s, there wasn't that much traffic about as there is today.
Oh, well, yeah, true.
So they probably didn't do many like road traffic acts and things like that.
Yeah, you know what? I would say you're right.
So they wouldn't have had need for all this equipment.
No. I would say probably their biggest job is probably house fires with smoking and
mill fires.
Mill fires. Yeah. Really, probably the stuff that we would get most excited about, really, you know. I'm sure back then they were maybe sick of them. But yeah, same thing here. Yeah. We've got all our air cylinders are all in there
Oh.
that we can swap out with the sets there.
Yeah.